ТОП10 2016. Третье место. Dreamfall Chaperts. Книга 5. Или история о том, как я рыдал.
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite. It's time to say goodbye. So many fallen. If I hadn't gone... But then we wouldn't know the truth. I wouldn't know the truth. And we probably would have lost this war. Hami. I was never able to call anyone father, but if I had, it would be you. You made me the man I am today, and for that, I'll always be grateful. They cut it down, but they weren't able to drag it with them. This head belongs here. Bob who can see. I'd say rest well, but I know that whatever awaited you on the other side, you didn't sit still for long. Whichever deity rules your afterlife is probably tearing their hair out. You were a good man, Liko, and you died an honorable death, protecting someone you cared greatly for. This is how we will remember you. You were a good man, Liko, and you died an honorable death, protecting someone you cared greatly for. This is how we will remember you.
I'm not good at farewells.
It won't be forever, Shepherd.
Perhaps not, but I must follow the herd before they're forever lost to me. I hear their songs every night. I can still pick up their scent on the morning winds, but it's getting fainter by the day, and they are farther and farther away from me. If we meet again, it will be when the herd returns to the Northlands. The world is changing, and there may not be room for us here anymore.
If not in this life, then in the next. We will walk the green slopes of the first mountain together, and speak of other things than war.
We will. I wish you were staying, Kian. But I understand that you must go.
Our war isn't yet over.
And neither is the restoration, but I can't stay, Kian. I know I should, but I can't. I miss my own, and I was never... This life was never for me. I'm not a warrior. But there was no one else.
Enu will step up in your absence. It's time.
It is. She will do fine.
I'll ask the goddess to watch over her.
I thought you'd lost your faith, Kian.
In those who claim to speak for the goddess, yes. But my faith in her is stronger than ever. She guided us all to where we needed to be.
And now she is guiding you to Sadir?
I believe we have the light on our side, Shepherd, and that our enemies walk with the shadow. False prophets, and those who follow them. There will be a reckoning.
Will you return with the entire Azadi army?
There will still be unrest, for a while. Half the troops will stay behind to help with the restoration. The rest will join me. The 6 were deceived by the Prophet and Utana, and their so-called masked council. Even without the Prophet, Utana still pulls the strings in Azadir. I'm not sure we can avoid civil war. The Mother won't relinquish her power easily. It will be an uphill battle.
Then the sooner you can get there, the better.
I'm bringing Naane. She asked to join me. She wanted to repay a favor. I hope you'll forgive me for not asking you first.
First Liko, now Naane. She can do more good in Azadir than she can here in Mercuria. And we have Enu. It will do.
Have you seen Elena? Anna? After last night...
She left. I think she needs some time away. But you'll see her again. I don't think she can stay away from you for very long, now that she's found you again. So... Farewell then, Kian. Until next time. And thank you. For everything.
I should be the one thanking you, Shepherd. For giving me a second chance.
That was all you. Keep Liko alive in your heart. Bring his song back with you. To his homeland. To yours.
I promise.
Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you. And without Liko? I mean, who will help us make the right decisions and deal with the Azadi and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't... Huh?
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you. You've proved yourself.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Enu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
Goodbye, Enu.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean... screw it. Goodbye, Kian Alvane. Prophet, General, whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck with everything. Go save your nation. Okay, all right. We have so much work to do.
Hey.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
The Ether. I followed the song lines here.
I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
I guess you could say it's fate that I ended up where I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but because the universe decided. The choices I've made led me down this path, to Kian Alvane at just the right time. Every action played a small part in saving his life. You're welcome.
Without you, I wouldn't be here today. The Resistance would have failed.
Perhaps. Anyway, thanks for saving the world, then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Does it matter? Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of respect is frustrating. Who in Shadow's name are you?
Saga, I already...
I know your name. Who are you?
It's going to take a while to explain. Luckily, we'll have plenty of time before we get to Sadir.
Sadir?
Capital of the Azadi Empire, situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us. It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years. Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one, yet. You're going to adopt me.
Adopt? What?
I'll need a name, in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave. And we should leave soon, because Sadir needs you.
Got it. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal? Can you open portals anywhere? Why not just...
Everything. I pinky promise.
Light save me.
Good morning, sunshine.
Oh no, not again.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you need anything? Do you need water? The curtains closed, or...?
No, it's okay. The sun, it's good.
The doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did, to... well, to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here, and the bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
What happened at the end? There was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, it only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else. I thought you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back. If she survived, she'll stay away. Too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story. They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon. The Syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called. He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Watticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
Good. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on her project. Altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners. But it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams. But it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me. I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay, good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming. I want to be awake.
I try to run, but I'm not moving. Tried to get out of here for years. No longer know what I'm doing. Well, I just disappear. I'm getting scared and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream, but there's no sound. I'm falling, I'm falling. When will my feet hit the ground? I'm falling, I'm falling. But I'm not going down.
Hey, you.
Am I awake or am I dreaming?
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can't put some life into you. I had to visit Letark. I couldn't just let that mystery be. But the paths didn't lead me to them, or to that time, and I found nothing. It was a beautiful place, though, and I left the memorial there for the two of them. Still so many worlds unvisited, so many universes left to traverse. But time's running out for me. I've kept track of all my travels over the years. The multiverse is big, but I haven't done too badly. I don't think many have walked as far and as wide as me. There. Oh, yes, I remember that place. And that strapping Coruscant farm boy. It was an enjoyable 2 weeks. Until his wife returned. I like to think Papa found Mama in the end. And that they lived out their lives together somewhere green and beautiful. Papa never gave up hope, no matter how hard I tried to convince him otherwise. If anyone deserved a happy ending, it was him. I miss you guys so much. Why did you never come back to me, Mama? Were you really not able to find your way? Or did something else happen? Did you forget about us? I refused to believe she stayed away on purpose. And I never really believed she was dead. She might have been lost in time, like Papa always said. That would explain why she couldn't make it back. I could never write as well as she did, so I stopped trying. One of my favorite worlds, vast and beautiful. It took me days to walk there, across treacherous song lines, avoiding discordants and bell strikers. I probably would never have gone, unless I picked up those rumors about a Midgardian woman who suddenly appeared in the City of Three Moons. I thought, I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much. I prefer my worlds three-dimensional, thank you very much. The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it still creeped me out no end. The dead walked in that world. They were exceedingly polite, but it still creeped me out no end. One day, I'll get rid of that accursed thing. It's stained with the blood of dragons, but it's too dangerous to simply discard. The silver spear of Gorriman, older than the twin worlds, forged in the fires of the first earth, created for one purpose, the destruction of magic. Some days I use it as a walking staff. I don't much like holding it anymore. It's thick with the blood of dragons, and heavy with broken dreams. One of my older works, I must have painted that when I was in my late teens. Come to think of it, that was an actual place. I visited there to get in touch with my ancestry. It was a strange and powerful experience. I won't mess with this one, but I think I'd like to revisit this particular scene in a painting. Perhaps something that goes further back, to the beginning of the journey. Dragons and dreams. One of the Sylphan worlds, beautiful and peaceful as always, so naturally, I grew bored again. One of the Sylphan worlds, beautiful and peaceful as always, so naturally, I grew bored again. Our bloodless king. He did not enjoy that throne, but he never complained. Not to me, at least. Even my endless teasing couldn't faze him. Oh, Kian, I miss you dearly. Not a day goes by when I don't think of you. My dearest Kian, I miss our long conversations. I even miss how every single one of my jokes passed over your head. Not bad for a 7-year-old with no idea of what was happening to her and why she was having such vivid dreams. Arcadia, Crow, the Rolling Man, the beginning of a long, long journey. I'll leave them up. After all, Papa isn't around to tell me to clean up and bring them to my room. Brave Zoe. It couldn't have been easy getting caught up in events and wanting nothing more than a quiet, normal life. I believe her daughter is still alive in the continuity, along with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren. From what I've heard, she lived a long and fulfilling life. And I know she passed the dream on, or all this wouldn't be. Hugsy. He's the only creature in this little world of ours older than me. I used to think he spoke to me, and I do believe I was right about that. There's a spirit inside him, old and shy. I think Mama put him there to watch over me when she was traveling. What's that, Hugsy? You miss Papa? Oh, I miss him too, old buddy. Oh, dear old Hugsy. You're barely holding together. Now that my life's winding down, I feel like I'm just beginning to understand song lines. But at least here they are, charted and documented. Someone may benefit from my experiences. Perhaps I'll take one final walk along a winding path and listen to the songs and stories. Perhaps when the spring between worlds thaws the frost on the turnstiles. I would so like to go, but not now, not today. It's hard sometimes to separate my own memories from what I've read and heard. April's journeys are vivid to me, but also dreamlike. I've spent so many years trying to make sense of our connection. I don't think I ever will. Someday, at the very end, maybe we will meet face to face before the cycle begins anew. This was April's. I'm not sure how that's possible or how it ended up here, but I feel her presence in this. I mean, I always feel her presence. That's inevitable. But there is something about this talisman. So much energy. Her chi is in this. His feathers are a lot grayer these days, poor thing. He hates growing old even more than I do. Did I pluck it? He never sheds, or if he does, he hides it well. I'll leave it be. Thank the worlds I learned to play the guitar, or I might never have discovered the song lines. When I play, I see ghosts of old songs in the air, guiding me to paths and new worlds. Papa was right about taking time to learn the guitar. I'm too busy to call on the song lines tonight. But perhaps another day, when my legs don't hurt. The complete history of the War of the Balance and the Reunification of Worlds, Volumes 1 to 13. I've yet to make it all the way through, I'm afraid. I helped Galath with the details while he was writing it. I was there to witness it all. That's a tale for another occasion. the twin worlds became one, and decades of strife and unrest followed. Many perished, but it had to be so. Magic and science could not be divided forever. I haven't been back in decades. No Earth reminds me too much of friends long gone. But maybe I'll pay one last visit to those who remain. Worlds like that one are jarring. Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, and I have such a hard time understanding post-physicals. Worlds like that one are jarring. Everything just slightly off. It's like it was designed to keep me on edge, and I have such a hard time understanding post-physicals. Rose loved to tinker with her creations. Now, where did those dragonflies of hers go? I haven't thought of Rose for nearly half a century. Where did she end up after reunification? She always spoke about going post-physical and being with her Alvin again.
It's freezing out there. You should not have let me go outside. Brr.
You're a big boy. What imbalance were you thinking?
Fresh air. And I was going a bit stir-crazy inside.
You know very well it's not safe. Paths shift with the wind between worlds, and the song lines are fragile things at the best of times. One discord, and you could end up lost forever. Just like...
You worry too much, old woman.
Oh, old woman? Huh? You're no spring chicken yourself, Bird.
Oh, Bird, me. I've survived worse. Anyway, time to dry my cold feathers by a roaring fire while I enjoy a saucer of sweet sherry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. You can't.
What? I can't what?
Be here.
You're not serious. You're serious.
I'm receiving a visitor, and she mustn't see you. There'll be too many questions. Questions I can't easily answer.
And who, pray tell, is this very important visitor?
I will tell you. Afterwards. Go upstairs and warm yourself by the chimney. It won't be too long.
After all these years, I get no respect. No, don't say anything. It's fine. I'm going upstairs. Just don't expect me to come back down again later. Or ever.
I'm making shortbread.
Call me when it's ready.
It's the comfy chair. I never could get rid of that old thing. She came to me when I was a child. She spoke to me, comforted me. I believe we'll meet again. And maybe then the mysteries will become clear to me. The Secret Lives of Stickman. Paths, ways, and songlines. Time is a spiral. Reincarnation for beginners. The House of All Worlds. My one and only book. And it is truly one book only. I'll sit down and read later with a good cup of tea from a floating teacup. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. The people of Stark got a sneak peek of what reunification would be like with the collapse. For most, it was not a pleasant experience. Welcome, April Ryan.
I try to run, but I'm not moving. Tried to get out of here for years. No longer know what I'm doing. Well, I just disappear. I'm getting scared and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream, but there's no sound. I am falling, I'm falling. When will my feet hit the ground? I am falling, I'm falling. But I'm not going down. seeing clear. I'm getting scared and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream but there's no sound. I am falling. When will my feet hit the ground? I am falling. I'm not going down.
Dreamfall Chaperts. Третье место. ТОП-10 2016.